So imagine the BC Alimi organization I told you about. The lady is in the UK. Nigeria was not conducive for her, so she moved to the UK. She's where this thing is legalized fully. So she's now pushing the agenda from there. She's pushing it. She's seeking for international relevance. She's pushing, like, her network in Nigeria is massive. She's pushing it. So imagine you that want to leave Nigeria and your child is not empowered for what is outside there. What to be your faith? Don't know. What to be your faith? Oh,
Jesus.
it
Yeah,
all need to brace up. We need to brace up. We need to brace up. We need to brace up. This is not the time where you're shying away from having such discussions with your children. No. Hey, it will shock you. It will shock you that what these kids know, man, what they know. I was telling you guys last week when I wanted to talk about the mechanism of sex with my daughter. She already knew. She already knew. So, like, I now told her to tell me what she needed. And I now brushed up so a little things. And now told her that this thing is done between adults, not just anybody. Two adults that are married. So she knows that it's God that created it for the married people. So we need to start having such discussions. Ask your children, what do they know what LGBTQ is? Ask them. Let them answer you. The teenagers, some teenagers, do you know, I was teaching in the teens church, and some of them did not know what is LGBTQ. And I was like, how can you be 14 and 15 and you don't know? When in secondary school, this is rampant in secondary schools now. As of when I went to secondary school, I had a classmate, two, that were already practicing lesbianism when I went to secondary school. So imagine in this generation, then we're not woke, weren't woke then. Then now, teenagers don't know what is LGBTQ. What am I even saying? Some adults, when I started pushing for this class, when I started pushing it for this class, some adults private chatted me asking me what is LGBTQ. And I was like, man, and you have children. The devil you're playing with is not playing with you. His agenda, the Bible says that. The Bible says that the gimmicks, the devil works with tricks, schemes. His schemes are, oh God, he's a very, very wise being. Oh. The devil is very patient, wise. He master planner. When he's going to strike, please prepared. That's why we're having such conversations now. So that when the devil decides to mess around, we are ready and it's not coming our way. So, what am I saying tonight? You need to empower your children. I cannot do it alone. I can't come to each and everyone's houses now to talk about things happening in the world in your houses. I will say the one I can say, then you move it further. Start teaching your children. Start talking to them about it. Start talking to them about it. Do you know? Someone will tell me, hey, I have a 5-year-old. Am I supposed to tell my 5-year-old about homosexuality? There are ways to say it though. Yes, there are. There are. You need to start mentioning it because they are coming after your 5. They want to catch them young. Some of the homosexuals you see today, some of them became homosexuals from what transpired in their lives when they were 5, when they were 3, when they were 4. So why do you feel you shouldn't talk about it with your child and prepare them against predators, against people that could hurt them, those that could tarnish their future? Hmm? Why do you feel so that you shouldn't talk about it? You need to prepare them for the world outside there because the world is cold. Sometimes I sit and I'm scared. And I'm scared. I say, God, how is my 7-year-old daughter going to cope when she gets to secondary school? We need to empower even the abroad that all of us are want to run to. It is not even so safe when it comes to children upbringing. It's not safe for children upbringing. So we really need to open our eyes. Someone, okay, the chat box is full. Noble CEO says the one that just posted, okay, remember to record. Okay. Budoza Mama says they teach it in school. It's part of job eligibility in all your forms. They will ask you to fill the one you belong, straight or LGBTQ or gay, in the whole of Europe. Okay, now see how intentional they are. See how intentional they are. And you're here playing. You are here playing. So they're selling a psych to the child. Okay, I was reading an interview where they said that it's they will, if you put a form and you put only male and female, they can sue your establishment. They're supposed to put a place where you acknowledge that there's a community like them. Okay, so you crazy, crazy. So imagine, is it because here in Nigeria we're privileged and this thing is not yet legalized over here? Okay, but we want to jackpot, right? You must acknowledge them. You must acknowledge their community. Who are you not to? You acknowledge them. So imagine that's where you want to carry these children to, and you don't want to prepare them either. Please, you need to prepare your children. You really need to prepare them. So tonight, we'll be ending in the next 6 minutes. If there's any question you want to ask me, please ask me. Ask me next week. Next week, we're going to be talking more on how. I didn't hear you, sir. Okay, I think that was a mistake. I think that was a mistake. Okay. So we'll be ending. If you have any questions, please drop your question in the question box or you unmute yourself and ask your question. Raise your hand if you have any questions so that we'll be organized. Raise your hand. Then, okay, there's a hand up. I can see a hand. Is that a hand that I see?
Yes, I'm raising my hand.
Okay. Please, ma, shoot.
Okay, I am making a request that this topic should be inculcated in teens class in church. If
Okay.
our churches put on this topic and will be taught to all the teenagers in the class, it's going to make a lot of, I believe in letting them hear it from the teachers and the Christians than allowing them to be ignorant and get out there in school and be taught by their peers. It's very dangerous when taught by their peers. And I discovered that it's not every parent has to sit up to actually do what you are saying and sharing. They don't do it. Okay. They don't do it. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you, ma.
Okay. If we don't teach them, peers out there to teach them. And it's not just the peers now. We are talking about the peers in Nigeria because it's still being hidden.
Yeah.
If they cross into school, the teachers will teach them. And you know, teachers are believed by every child, like as the next pastor. Let me just say they are little gods. So if you're close and friendly with your child, he will always come back home to share and ask you questions. What did
Please tell
you
us.
understand?
Please, ma, mute yourself again and start and keep talking. I had to mute everyone for those that did not mute themselves.
Okay, so my suggestion is this: it's no more a hidden thing out there. You understand? Like you
Yes.
said, it's just that it has not been legalized in Nigeria, but it's happening in Nigeria in closed doors. And
Mm.
Nigeria's own is worst because a child died in a secondary school, 14 years old, um, because a gay teacher have to come on her through the annals, and she couldn't stand it. She couldn't, and she was a border. She lives in the hostel, and it was just a heartbreaking talk. They banned them from using phone. They banned them from talking to their parents first on anything. See, if you have any child that is living in the hostel, please, you're going to be on your toe. You're going to virtually have a means to communicate with that child every weekend. Is going to be able to tell you the summary of what is happening and then revoke it when the school say they should not tell you anything that is happening in school. Take your child away from that school. You understand? I am talking out of experience because my last child, three years, when I have to drop her because of circumstances to the hostel. So I have to follow them bomber to bomber. I talk with them every weekend. And when they come back to school, don't rush them in their room. You
Yeah.
should sleep, you should sleep with them in the bed, talk with them, bath them. Take the one that turned 17 years, if I'm around, we go to the shower. I give a wash on her. And then we talk. We talk. A lot are happening. This girl of 14 years, my heart bleeds. The school discovered and coins and covered it
Ha.
and managed to get a phone from a cleaner and called her mother, the trauma, that he should come and pick her. He should not listen that they are taking her to any clinic. They lied that he has pneumonia or whatever, this anemia or whatever.
Yeah.
The woman was a quiet type. He got to school, principal, everybody was concealing. The nurse of the school went and gave the girl heavy painkiller that because she was under pain, all her anus was damaged and everything. But that one became a problem. At long run, I don't want to keep you, but on the time they signed the girl out and the woman took the child to the hospital, they saw sperm everywhere on her, inside on the anus, and he couldn't make it. 2 days, she died. She died.
Hi.
And she couldn't, 14 years. In Nigeria, it happened in Nigeria. I'm talking about Nigeria. But here, is a concept. Here, there's no law that holds any two that agrees to go that way. They even wed them, as much as they are younger, even in school, they call them husband and wife. So if you don't know your role as a parent, please let your child go to school from your house and come back. And when they come back, ask questions. It's high time parents should be friends to their children, not with Ken and they are afraid and whatever. Be their friend. Let her be able to gist you, to tell you, despite the teacher's warning, please don't talk to parents, anything that is in school and everything. And when they tell you, use your wisdom on how to confront the school authority. They give problem, or even as I did here. You understand? My 13 years old, all of them know me. I have to ask questions. I have to put a call. You don't dare tell a child not to use phone to call her parents when there's emergency in school, or when there's something they want to, or every weekend if you have a border. A lot have died. The one that died in Abuja is the same thing. They said don't talk, don't tell your parents. First of all, go to sick bed. And when the whole thing have hold her and she cannot, they took her to the hospital and they died 2 minutes on arrival, and they started calling parents. So a whole lot of things. Please, if this can be concocted in churches, especially to teenagers,
Yes.
some of them don't, and then finally, I don't want to take time, is that no matter how friendly you are with somebody as a teenager or whatever, please make sure you don't sleep. You people don't sleep make sure you have your own bed. after every visitation, after whatever, go to your room. Have your own room privacy. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't share beds together. So that you will not say, I have bad habit. I don't know how to sleep very well. I don't know how to sleep very well. You carry leg, you carry hand. You understand?
Yeah.
And before you, it becomes another thing else.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, my teenagers, you need to be at alert. Serious at alert. You see the girl, and so it's a pity that she had to, like, now she's no more. It's a very big pity. It's a pity. Someone will say, what would she have done? But I can bet you it did not start in one day. It didn't. It didn't. It's when if you read the statistics you see online, a lot of things you see online, they don't fall from the sky. They don't fall from the sky. This is a teacher. The tendencies have been there. There's giving her little signs, and she did not speak up to anybody. She didn't speak up to anybody. It boils down to our parents. Thank you for the parents that are here. Please build relationships with your children where they can tell you anything, and they trust that you will do something about it. Like I was telling people when I was teaching couples fellowship on Sunday, I was telling them that I have a friend that doesn't speak with her mom till today because she was raped by her uncle. She told her mom did not believe her. Her mom said she shouldn't say it outside, and it ruined her relationship with her mom. She doesn't trust her mom, she doesn't speak with her mom, and that is it. So till today, I've preached that, I've told her to forgive and let go. She should tell her mom that she's angry with her and let them make peace. But it's in there, everyone heals differently. So I just pray for her. So please, we're closing now. We have overshot by 5 minutes. I apologize for the network glitch. As it stands now, this 40 minutes is not going to work for us because we have like 20 minutes out of time. Zoom is not working. The time is short on Zoom. So I just pray that the Lord will help me to know what to do about it. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So we're going to call it a day. If you have any questions, you want to chat me on the group page, you can chat my number privately and ask me any question you want to ask me, and I'll answer you. If you have anybody you want to refer to me to speak with, you want to have a session with me, please feel free to chat me up. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you for staying to the end. Some people didn't come back after the break in transmission, but thank you for staying to the end. I appreciate you. God bless you all and good night. See you next week Saturday. Bye.